This is a report, in a way. It's a report about a kid called Jason. I have his gamer tag. I can spell it out for you. But first off, I'm gonna tell you what he practically, does to people that he don't like. So, like, if you don't like someone, he constantly does this. I might sell this because I want to concentrate on one business at a time, or even two businesses at a time. I don't want to do three. I've got my bunker working, which is here. Got my bunker working, and I've also got my meth lab working, and also my document forgery. So I'd rather sell this so I don't need to keep supplying it. So let's just get to the point. This Jenson, I'll tell you his gamer tag after. I'm gonna spell it out. I do have his gamer tag. I'm not gonna, leave that out. This kid called Jason, he practically constantly said stupid things. Like, for an example, what cars have you got? Like, what type of vehicles, that type of thing. And I'm like, dude, you need to know. And he said no. And I said to him, that's your answer. And then he said to me back, like, oh, I just want to know what your cars are. It's not like it's anything rude. And then I turned around and said, on my cars, like, I sent screenshots of my cars. Basically, I went to here, went all the way to mechanic. This is what I basically did for him. I was driving around, I took a screenshot there, and I took a screenshot there. I sent him those screenshots, and guess what he did? You've got two of these, and you've got two of those. You've got two Armored Kurumas and two Duke of Deaths. How greedy. Like, dude. I'll go back onto my phone. That's what he said to me. You got two Duke of Deaths and two Armored Kurumas, and, he said, how rude. Like, do you really see two Armored Kurumas and two Duke of Deaths? Like, you're serious, dude. Like, are you blind? You see? Can you not see? Can you actually not see? One Armored Kuruma, one Duke of Death, or one Corvette. These are the same cars in this garage. In this garage, they're the same cars that I had in there a couple of days ago, like 2 days ago. These are exactly the same cars. I had exactly 9 cars in this garage. And then he turns around and says, have you got 9 cars or something? Like, yeah, obviously in that one garage, yes. Like, and you got another 2 in the other garage. How come you have 2? How come you have 2 in one garage and you have 9 in the other? Well, I would like to make my garage really full, because if I have too many cars in my garage, I won't be able to move. Well, practically you won't be able to move because you wouldn't know what to choose. First off. And if you have too many vehicles inside your garage, and you're practically trying to choose a car, it's a really hard decision, because if you have like 20 cars in your garage and you're trying to pick one out, it's a really hard decision. So he basically says, oh, come on, tell me your other cars. Like, dude, that's all my cars. And he kept saying, oh, show me your other cars, show me your others. I know you have others. Like, dude, I do have the Terabyte. I do have the Terabyte. He already knew that. I also have, hang on, let me just do this drop off and I'll show you. Let me just do this drop off. Bear me a second. Waiting for my controller to come back alive. I have that as well. I have that one, which is that is practically the van. That is practically the van, and then that's the medium-sized lobby, and then that's the big lobby. And so, and I sent in those as well, the terabyte and those three vehicles on my interaction menu. And he said, "Oh, well, how did you get those how did you get these 3 vehicles?" I was like, "Dude, you have to buy the clubhouse." It's like, what did you do? Like, dude, buy the clubhouse. But I said it really slowly. And he went, how did you get the clubhouse? I was like, dude, look on the internet. And he said, "Where's the internet?" Should I go on my phone and have a look? And I said, "Yeah, you might as well. It'll be simpler." And then he went on his phone to find the internet on his phone. He put in how to buy a clubhouse, and it wouldn't show him. And I was like, "Dude, don't you know how to bring up the? Don't you know how to bring up the website so you can buy a clubhouse?" Like, "Nah, man, I don't know how to." And I was just blinked really fast, sarcastically, and I was like, "Wow, this kid knows nothing in this game." And practically, that's why I was doing that. And then in my last live stream, my so-called ex-mate said that I was bad at GTA. Like, I get killed a lot, I get shot a lot, and I also die a lot because of hydras. I also die quite a bit of hydras because my mates, well, the mates are on now, but when he was on with me in the session, well, I was last week, probably like a couple of days ago after that as well, my mates weren't on, and he kept calling me a pedo. All because I'm playing with 13-year-olds and I'm 20. I only want to play a game. I only want to play a game. What is the harm of doing that? Just playing a game, getting money, and doing nothing, absolute nothing else. What is the harm of that? I can't even send a photo. I can't even send no photos whatsoever. So I've sent no numbers, no nothing to them. Yeah, this person or anyone, and you know, I can't even send a freaking number. But to be honest, because my mum and dad's practically, you know, turned it off, so I can't send nothing. And he kept calling me a pedo. So this is why I'm doing this little message for PlayStation to see, because I am so fed up to the back teeth of this guy calling me a pedo constantly, like never stop. Yes, I've got bad internet, but that's not my fault. Admittedly, I've got bad internet, but do you think it's my fault? Not really. My mum and dad pays for it. I don't pay for it. So, admittedly, I do have bad internet. This is where I practically got the session to myself, because I've got bad internet. And he keeps saying things like, "Oh, you haven't got this, you haven't got that, but you haven't got mates," which I do. He said I haven't got mates in college or practically anywhere. Yeah, and he kept saying, "Oh, you haven't got mates, you haven't got mates in college, you haven't got mates out of college, you haven't got mates anywhere. The only mate you've got is me," or something like that. I wasn't really listening, to be honest. So he basically said loads of different things that I felt like I was being offended So if Rockstar or PlayStation, whoever, can sort this out, that'd be highly appreciated. I will say his name afterwards. His gamer tag. So I won't take this video down. I won't even take the video down because he says a lot of stuff that does not, does not be sensible. Basically, he says loads of rubbish words that don't need to be said and don't need to be said in any session or any party. So I think this person should be banned from GTA and also banned from PlayStation, and probably banned if he's got his Xbox on any console, because he says a lot of bad words like constantly. It's like it's his way of calming down or his way of stressing out people, but he says a lot of bad stuff. Like, not even joking. And if I wasn't joking, I wouldn't be making this live stream. If you can look into the comments, see what he says in my last video. See what he says. I'm not gonna say it because if I do say it, I'm gonna be in trouble. Let's just say that. So let's see what he said in my last video. See what he said. If the comments are there. I didn't like what he said. Let's just say, I'm gonna say the clean version of what he said. Clean. Basically, in other words, no swearing. It's just what he said. Like in clean version, no swearing, no nothing. Okay, you're rubbish. Or when I say rubbish, I mean, you know, S-I, well, hang on, S-H-I-T. That's what he said at GTA. That's what he said on the last live stream. I'm not gonna say it in full. As a word, because if I do, I'll be in trouble. He said S-H-I-T. S-I-S. Hello. So we basically said S-H-I-T on the last live stream, and also the one before that, and he said S-H-I-T at GTA, because I've got my own session type of thing. And he knows that I can lag at the sessions because I've got some quite a bad internet, quite bad. Like, it isn't the worst, but it's still, you know, yeah, it's average bad. Like, this internet, it's practically better than Sky, but it is sometimes better than Sky, better than Talk, so I can't complain about that. So pretty much, I've got to go to my bunker now and shut it down because it's not doing nothing. It's not doing nothing. Oh. So basically, this just really made me stressed out. So if Sony, Rockstar, or any other platform like them can officially ban this person or even send complaints, about this person, that would be highly appreciated if you can send complaints, because this person is actually stressing me out just by thinking about him. So I'm gonna go in a minute and I'm gonna, you know, stress out, and I've got some bad temper. I've got a bad temper and he knows it. He knows how to push my buttons. And he subscribes to me just to make me stressed. Yeah, go on in. And that was my mum. She wanted to know what I wanted to eat, so I told her. So, pretty much. So if any other platform can sort this out, Rockstar, Sony, or even any other platform, that'll be the greatest thing ever to, you know, to me anyway. I didn't know that was coming. I don't know. I just had a guess. So yeah, pretty much. So pretty much, if anyone can stop this from happening, that'll be the greatest thing. So pretty much, if you can do that. And he kept saying things like, "Oh, what you've got? What have you got? What have you got? What have you got? What businesses have you got? What businesses? What businesses?" Like, dude, I have a bunker, which I'm in now. I have a clubhouse. I have a document forgery. Or document forgery, yeah. I have a facility. I have a meth lab. I also have weed farm. I have a coke lab. I have a document forgery. I have the document forgery again. Where's my other business? Oh, okay, that's pretty much all of them. So, if anyone can sort this out, so I don't experience it at all, even YouTube, if you can actually block Jason from my subscribers, that'll be great. Oh yeah, I was gonna say his name, his gamer tag, weren't I? Okay, I think it's on that. Oh Jesus. Okay. I know, yeah, PlayStation. You might want to check what he said to me on my normal texting on PlayStation. If you want to go and kill 3 players, or these three players, if you want to go and kill them, or you know, do any type of violence to someone, do it against these players. J for James, and then just J, 7 N, and then hang on, redo that. J 7 N SON. That's 1. Yeah, it's basically says J 7 and then Jason 7. Well, J 7 NOS, and then the other one is I'm gonna spell it out. L W I T O N 9. Well, not 9. Refresh that. Like, get rid of the 9. Get rid of the 9. 1 7. Get rid of the 7 because that's letter 1. So L W I T O N 19 8 7 1, and then the other one is Sam double L dirty, and then the line in the middle, and then C. If you want me to do another live stream, I probably will do another live stream about these players. I will. I've just got to do a couple of jobs around the house. My mum and dad want me to do a couple of jobs around the house. I'm gonna go for this. I might just do another live stream and then put the names in the comments. Yeah, I'll do that because my controller's dying as well. Peace.